We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. Take a look at the 76ers. Challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
Yeah, and they're in the middle of a tough stretch of games they've got coming up. I mean, they're excited about it, and it's going to serve as a real benchmark for them, finding out exactly where they stand in the league.
Yeah, and some top-tier opponents coming in, a chance to test themselves against the best our league has to offer. So those are the challenges that they face, but they have to approach those as opportunities.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Barnes and Green are the forward set. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Iguodala in the pivot, manning the middle.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Iguodala with the steal. Thompson misses.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Took him no time at all on that one. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths of his team on the offensive end.
Barnes kicks to Iguodala. From downtown.
That's now 4 misses on their first 5 attempts. Still trying to find the rhythm and flow here offensively.
Here's Covington. Kicks to Okafor. Smith for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Curry attacking to the wing on the left. And they get it. Okafor grabs the miss.
You can see it in his eyes. It became mano-mano. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but just didn't get it to go.
Back to Smith. Right wing. Deflects the pass. Serves and dishes to Okafor. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Curry's shot is good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And, guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Oh, how about the glide in and then also to reverse it?
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless, Clark, going inside. Led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
Here's Holmes. Warriors with the rebound. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Here's Grant. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. And that one's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Thompson with the bucket.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Cannon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Thompson misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top, up 1. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And Golden State looking who they've got. They've got Barbosa. They'll get out there at Thompson. And it's Rush. And it's Livingston in at the point guard position. 76ers trailing. The pass to Thompson. Okafor with the screen on Barbosa. Thompson passes to Grant. 5 to shoot. Picked by Okafor. And Thompson sends it back. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Here is Livingston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Okafor with the block. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Livingston kicks to Bogut. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Smith with it. He has 6. There's the dish to Covington. Stolen by Thompson.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Here's Okafor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Some nice passing by Golden State. Lets it go from 11. Livingston. And again, no good by Golden State. Okafor with the ball. Bogut picks him up. Covington dishes to Noel. No good. Nice D from Bogut.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Oh, trying for it. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Smith. Rush grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them. And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
And, Greg, you know how it is. Sometimes it only takes 1 or 2 baskets to get things going. Maybe we're getting ready to pump a little life into this one.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. J.K. Sampson comes in for Hollis Thompson. And it's Cannon in for Ish Smith. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Cannon, the pass to Okafor. Here's Sampson. He kicks it to Noel. And it's Okafor off the drive. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Dishes it to Barnes. Pass to Thompson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
And then Okafor slams it in.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
The 76ers trailed by 3 and stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Can't get it to go. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Sampson's shot is off. It's Curry with the drive. Barnes kicks to Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead. Here's Grant. And that's not going to go. And that does. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going, and in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge, though, Greg. I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. And he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. You're able to play like he has when you have the reputation of being the guy. That's impressive.
They've got Noel. He's out there with Okafor. Robert Covington out there with Ish Smith. And it's Sampson in the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The 76ers trailed by 8. Here's Okafor. Feeds it to Noel.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Thompson for the triple. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Sampson dishes to Okafor. Here's Noel. A beautiful reverse layup. Noel's got 8 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
It's Curry with the drive. And he gets it to go.
Getting the half off to a good start here already with some penetration.
Smith the pass to Okafor. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And now the 2K leaderboard, a list of the teams that have rebounded the ball tremendously over the last 10 games. The Warriors, 4th.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Smith kicks to Noel. It's stolen by Curry. Now the feed to Barnes.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Green. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Noel. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Holmes. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Green kicks to Iguodala. Stolen by Thompson. Pushing it up. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
Checking in for the 76ers, number 12.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Here's Thompson. Off the inbound. He lays it in. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field. And everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Now here's Green. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And Thompson sends it back. Inside. It's stolen by Green. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson dishes to Iguodala. And here's Green outside. That doesn't go either for Green. Here's Grant. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Right, just when the doctor ordered us some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Livingston kicks to Thompson. Passes it to Rush. Releases from 15. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Rush.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead, up by 11. We're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Rush out there with Thompson. Then there's Barbosa. Then it's Bogut. And it's Livingston in at the 1. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Taking 2 shots.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
Now here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Covington. Takes it off the glass. Covington's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Now here is Smith to the inside. Noel. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flow.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Okay, let's give a hand to your Sixers dancers.
Well, the game's getting bigger, going international. But at least in the U.S., it really seems the game is going indoors. Back in the day, the legends of the game still played on the blacktop. That's becoming a thing of the past.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And speaking, Clark, of playground basketball, why do you think that is that the players are going indoors?
Well, I think one reason is playing on hardwood is nicer. It's easier on your joints and safer overall. The game has changed and it's big business now, but there are still plenty of weekend warriors who get their hoop on outside.
Both free throws good from Noel.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Curry's shot is good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Curry. Fires from deep. Curry with another miss.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Green, the screen. Fires the three. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Noel. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Again, Curry missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back to Green. Outside Curry. Takes the three. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Smith drives in. And it's blocked by Curry. Barnes kicks to Curry. From deep three-point range, another three for Golden State.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Warriors.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And this will make it 31 victories for them on the year.
And you always like to jump on your opponent early in the season series. This is just the first of 3 between these two teams, but a good win to go up 1-0 on the year against the 76ers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Curry. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And as a coach, that's the kind of turnover that drives you nuts.
And, Greg, there's no reason for that turnover to happen. It's just inexcusable.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.